It's just part of the Iowa State Fair, and traditionally the Monday of the Iowa State Fair is Veterans Day, and they're to be saluted today and thanked for their service.
Colonel King narrated the parade today as all these veterans walked by, hundreds of them from around the state of Iowa, serving in conflicts all around the world, each one of them with their own story.
Clarence Fundeller, lived in Greenfield, Iowa. I was on the USS Maryland at Pearl Harbor.
John Dowd, I'm from Victor, Iowa, and I served during the Korean conflict.
Leroy Jablonski from Urbandale, Iowa. I served with 3rd of the 5th Armored Cavalry, March of '67 through March of '68.
Sliceman, Terry A.
Bobby Rodriguez from West Des Moines, Iowa.
My name is Al Dittmar.
Richard Stevenson.
Ray Gensley from Victor, Iowa, and I served the Korean War.
Gerald Amper from Jessup, Iowa.
My name is Rob Stark. I'm from Urbandale, Iowa, and I have been serving since 1987.
Sergeant John Helis. I served in the United States Army in 1966 to 1968.
My name's Walt Gregg, and I'm from Glenwood, Iowa, and I served in Vietnam in 1969.
John O'Hara. I live in Runnels, near Runnels, Iowa, and I was in 1949 to 1953 in the Air Force.
Don Stedman, U.S. Army.
Robert Torrey, and I'm from Urbandale, Iowa.
John Howery, I'm with VFW Post 7064 from Tabor, Iowa. I served in the Navy, 9 years on submarines.
I'm Myrtle Van Dyke. I live in Johnston, Iowa.
Arnie Latari. I was in the U.S. Navy Armed Guard, originally from Wyoming, Iowa.
And I'll tell you what, and I mean this in all sincerity, Paul, if those veterans hadn't have done what they had done time after time after time, we wouldn't be here doing this today, and I mean that in all sincerity.
John Rudisell.
Gary Wignall. I'm from Melcher, Dallas, Iowa, and I served in the Navy from 1961 to 1965. I served in Alaska with SEAL Team 1 and the USS Weiss.
Lee Booton, Ankeny, Iowa, Vietnam.
Lieutenant Colonel Eric Holliday from Bluegrass, Iowa, U.S. Army. Served in 2 tours in Iraq, 2 tours in Kosovo, and 2 tours in Afghanistan.
My name is Seth Bartmus. I'm from Des Moines, Iowa. Served in Iraq for 2 years.
Jim Fisher, Des Moines, Iowa. I was in the U.S. Navy.
Don Tackett, Glenwood, Iowa. Served in the U.S. Submarine Force from '78 to 1993.
My name is Sergeant Major Johnny Wise Jr., and I've been here 28 years and been all around the world, all across the United States.
I'm Darrell Gass, and I'm from Post 663 in Urbandale, and I was in the Navy.
I'm Ron Foster. I was in the U.S. Army. I'm Ed Cooley, and I am Post Commander of Baldwin-Patterson Post 274. I have been in the Army and the Air Force.
What's a parade like today mean to you?
It means that finally we're getting more recognition and the recognition we deserve as veterans.
Bill Hitzman from Milo Post 263, and I served in Vietnam 72-73.
Paul Lawrence from Indianola, and I was in the Western Pacific. I spent 8 months on Iwo Jima. 67 years ago yesterday, I landed there.
Does it seem like yesterday?
Yes. And I was back there 2 years ago, and everything has grown up since then. But the beaches are still there.
Still hard to think about today. What's a parade like today mean for you?
Well, this is about the, third one I think I've been in. I like it. It's bringing back memories. You know, there's not many of us left.
There's a lot of memories that come back on days like today. And I hear stories every year, Paul. When I come out here, people come up and they start telling me stories. And I've had veterans' families tell me that after they've came to these events, oftentimes the veteran will go home and for the very first time will start talking about what they did way back when. So, you know, if that's what we do for somebody, that's wonderful.